Hello. Last video we learned how to create Java project. We have in Java project the main class and the main function where all code it will run. And the application, your application will start here. So this is the index of your application, the root of your application. So we learn how to declare some variables and some type variables, something about the syntax. We need to end all code in the semicolon. The long we need to put L in the end, otherwise Java will consider it as integer. A flat we need to put F. If we didn't put F, the default it will be double. And the character we need to use the single quote, not double quote. And this is how we print in the console, so as you can see here. So today we use some reference type. In Java we have 8 primitive types. All of other types are reference types. So the type in these types you don't store the actual object in memory. They store in the reference or the address of the object in memory. To use reference types we need to allocate memory using the new operator. So that's mean every time you want to use something in reference type, you need to use the new operator, the new word. I will show you now what I mean. So memory get automatically released when no longer used. So this is an example with reference type. We write date. This is actually date, it's the class, so we will inherit it from this class and we will create a new date. So this will be variable reference type. Referencing to the date. So let's say now equal to new, this is the new word, and I will use the class date to create the new date. So as you can see I have an error, and to check, usually you will give you advice. So what happened, you cannot use the date without importing it. So you need to import the date from Java Util. So you don't need to import it by yourself. You can just click here when you get error something like this and you didn't import something. You just need to click here and he will import it for you. So now let's run this code and we need to console the now what we will get. And this is reference type and data type, variable types. So let's run as Java application and we get Friday, May 14, time 13:51, just 2021. So it's 2021 now. Maybe you will see this video in 2030, for example. It will be so old information. So this is the reference type. We'll talk about string now. So string are a reference type, but we don't need to use the new operator. Now, I'm not trying to confuse you, but this is how Java works. So yeah, in reference, as I told you, you need to use a new operator, but you should also remember string also reference type, but we don't need to use a new word operator. So we can declare string variable like primitives since we use them a lot. And this is why, so because we use strings a lot, so if we every time we will use the new word, maybe a lot of your code it will start with new. We just repeating a lot of new words, and usually in code we try to not repeat ourselves. So because we use it a lot, so we don't need to use a new word. So, and how to declare now? We need to string and give it a name. I give it a name, and double quotes, and let's say Mike. And we need the semicolon. Don't forget the semicolon. Let's run the name. Let's run the application and check we will get the name. And we get Mike. So now we will learn some useful method to use in string. I will print it out. Usually you need to declare variable and use it. I will print it directly from here. So I will use the method in the string. So how that works? We put point, and here the methods. I will use start with. So start with n. So I'm checking this variable. This variable start with n, and if we run this, I should print this, and this is return a volume, true or false. So this should be false, and it is false because it starts with m. Let's check. If we put m with small letter, you will consider it as m or not. And that also false because it's capital M. So now if we get false, there is something wrong. And we get true because it's true, starting with. We can use the n and not capital and ends with, it will the same. This is, it will return false, as you can see. If you put a, I think we can run the application from here, and it's true because it's true. So start with or end with, this is two methods we can use it in the string. There is a nice method we can use it, which is length. I believe it's length. So if we run the application now, we got the length of the string, which is 4 letters. So this is some useful links. And in indexes, usually almost in all languages, it's 0 index. So the index of m is 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So if we want to check also the index of M so we should get 0, 1, 0. And what about A? Should be at 3, because as we said before, it's 0 on this. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and this is have a index 3. There is another useful method, which is replace. I write it wrong. Replace. So why I'm getting an error? Yes, because I need to use something. I want to replace the A, which in the end, I want to replace it with capital G. So this will be fun. Let's run the application. I don't know if you can. Okay, this is replace. As you can see in my mic, this is replace. There is to uppercase and to lowercase also we can use it. So this is to uppercase without parameters. Let's run this, and everything to, and there is to lowercase. Let's check lowercase. And because we have only M's capital letter, so I will get everything with small letter. So this is for the some screening methods. We will continue in next video. See you in next video.